Hello! Is my voice out there in the internetscape? Should actually be working. Of course, BioShock would pick this song for the menu music, because why wouldn't it? It's a good song though, right? Just let me, now that I feel confident that this is working, I'm gonna tweak this sucker out a little bit. And then, oh, hey, Bear, you already posted this in your Discord. Crazy, crazy Bear, you. I kept posting it in people's Discords yesterday, and then deleting it because it wasn't working. The best was on yesterday's stream. I got a comment, so one of my videos, I forgot that my stuff automatically goes to public, which I should change. But on one of the streams that didn't work yesterday, it was just like 10 minutes of me saying how this isn't working. Somebody left a comment saying, hey, I loved your video, it was great. If you want to, check out my channel and come to my Discord and hang out and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, I so know you're just, like, farming for views, because you could not have watched my video, because it was 10 minutes of me saying, sorry, my stream's not working. It made my day. Is there any sign of one Sergeant Curry Pants anywhere? I'm gonna go ahead and get this still on the thumbnail. Oh, yeah. I haven't turned my camera on yet. You're okay. No worries. Here, I'll switch it in. It was gonna be video of, like, me tweeting, and I didn't think anybody really wanted to see me sitting like this for, like, 2 minutes, so I left it there. My bad. I'm gonna go ahead and load up the game, though. Even though I'm hoping Sarge gets here soon. BioShock runs on a checkpoint system for saving. And the stream, the last time I was able to successfully stream, I had to stop abruptly because of a family thing. And so I didn't go to a save point because I didn't want to experience story without you guys. So we might have to replay a little bit, but probably not a lot. But usually I wait for Sarge to arrive, but considering we have to replay a little bit anyway, might as well just get things going. Looks so good. Look at that 0% drop frames on OBS right now. Feels good right now. The one thing I did remember is I remembered to take my stream off of Unlisted, because yesterday I did a test stream after nothing was working, just to see how it looked on my end. And a lot of times I do that and then I forget to put my stream up. One time I streamed Stardew Valley for like 40 minutes before I figured out my stream was unlisted, and that's why no one was there. So that had the benefit of I didn't feel bad that no one showed up to my stream for 40 minutes, but the detriment that I felt really stupid. So there was that. That was a thing that happened. That's right, we're looking for a hair sample. Like all perfectly normal, well-balanced people. Indie Man Operating Wing. Okay. So if I remember correctly, we're going to start at this point. What I don't know is if we've already been through this vent. So bear with me just a second. I'm going to go through the vent and make sure that we've already looted down there. I have the... Yeah, I got old iron sights, which means we went to the panic room underneath the statue. But I just don't know if the checkpoint saved my having gone in this room or not. And it looks like it has, so it's good. Fantastic. Mr. Garrison, well, hello! It is wonderful to see you. How are you doing today? I'm just running around trying to find hair samples of people. Like, you know, normal. Hello there. What are you? Oh, I know who that is. That's fine. That's, when we looted this room before, there was a scientist in here and we let the scientist out. That's this guy. He should not try to hurt me. Hi. Those are very stylish green gloves, sir. Shoddy. Oh, my shotgun aim is full. Alright, so now on to the surgical suite for the handyman. We're gonna go learn how they make a handyman. Mr. Garrison, have you ever seen I feel like you came by at least one of my BioShock streams. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. I see you around on so many people's streams, I can never remember if I saw you on mine or someone else's. I'm so happy you did get to make one. I haven't been able to stream for like a week. I've had the longest drama with my internet upload speed of all time. I'm surprised that I even still have subscribers at this point. So today, we're gonna finish this. This is DLC for a game called BioShock Infinite, if you're familiar with the BioShock series. Specifically BioShock Infinite, which is the third game released, technically first game chronologically. And then these are the downloadable content levels for the game, which are fantastic. I like how no one noticed. Hello, ugly. Take a nap. Alright, now we just have this guy here in a tin can. And you're gonna take a nap. Alright. Let's have a look around. I always want to call this Hitman Vision, even though this game isn't Hitman and I've never played Hitman. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Outside Xbox, which is an amazing channel if you've never checked it out, but they're also like gigantic, so that's a thing too. But they have these amazing videos where the three of them play Hitman and they try to do the same challenge and all three of them play it completely differently. Like the main guy, or one guy, yeah, I thought you had come to a BioShock stream. But one of the guys is like legit great at Hitman, and then another guy is like really bad at it and just blows things up all the time, and then the chick is like just kind of psychotic. It's just really funny to watch. But anyway, because of that, I hear a lot about Hitman Vision. Clunk. I don't know what that aside had to do with anything, but whatever. I like to think, oh, you were saying BioShock before. I thought you were calling this BioShock 4. I often think of this game as BioShock 4, if I'm being completely honest, even though it isn't, it's DLC. So yeah, in BioShock Infinite's the one where the city's in the sky. So BioShock 1 and 2 take place under the ocean. We're gonna play BioShock 2 next. I'm playing these in kind of a kooky order. But this is the one that's in the sky, and the DLC kind of connects all three games. So that's what we're doing here. This is a handyman who's dead. Oh, shoot. I'm making noise, and someone's gonna find me. It's fine. It's fine. My bad. I forgot that I didn't kill everyone in the room yet. Alright, Statue of Liberty lady. Come on. Okay. That was almost terrible. That's the heart of the handyman. Isn't that neat? Exactly what hearts look like, guys. But I'm presuming that this guy was in surgery to become a handyman, and then the Vox probably killed him? I don't know. The Vox do kind of take some of the handymen to be their own. But where the stream cut off last time, I can't remember how far we had gotten through here, but I'm just kind of exploring back through. This is a pretty expansive area. So basically what we're doing is we're looking for a hair sample. So what's gone on is, in Infinite, there's a giant robot bird called Songbird, and Songbird protects Elizabeth, who's the character we're playing as now. Ah! Person. Shoot. Where are you? You're right there. And the Songbird... Ah, crap. the songbird and Liz have a relationship a lot like the big daddies and little sisters in the main BioShock games. And so a scientist wants us to, hi, don't mind me, find this hair sample. There we go. That was fine. Sorry. Okay, done focusing. Wants us to find this hair sample so he can figure out like how to make pair bonding work. It's kind of complicated. I don't know if any of that made sense. I can explain it better if you want me to. Basically, we're looking for a sample of someone's hair cause science. It's probably a better way to explain it. Okay, so there's this vent. Let's go into the vent. In the vents. Crawling in the vents. You gotta like waddle back and forth and do a little dance when you're in events. In the vents. Ah! It does this. It's like rebuilding the area. I don't know. Come on, game. I believe in you. You can do it. It's never loaded this long before. Don't do it to me, game. There we go. I had to think. I had to have a good think. Oh, I know where we are. Okay. This is, I think this is actually where we want to ultimately end up. And I went there first. Dang it, game! Ah. Yeah, it's loading because I was leaving the area and I didn't realize it. And it's generating the map. So this is later when I'm like really lost and I'm like, guys, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Remind me, this is where we're supposed to go, is in the event. I accidentally went directly to the end objective, but I think we should all explore a little bit more. The in-level loading gets a little bit annoying, if I'm being honest. Hey, Sarge, what? No, you're not. You didn't miss much. Mostly it's been me sitting on this loading screen. You didn't think to just search my channel. Well, that's fine. If you didn't get the notification, you might not have known I was live. You didn't really miss anything. I was regaling stories of my internet problems. We were replaying through some stuff that I hadn't gotten to, because like, or we had to redo some stuff, because the game saves on a checkpoint system. And I just stopped playing when the stream abruptly ended last time. So we're just replaying some stuff. Alright, so it looks like there's some collectibles in there, and then there's that guy. Mailbox stretches. I like it. That was pretty lazy. I probably could have just gone up and knocked him out, but that's alright. Voxophone. Voxophone. Let's place it.
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handyman, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
Alright, can someone type 2847 into chat for me, please? I would be very appreciative. Hey, that's fine. You are more than welcome to just eat. Well, hello. When you open your fridge, Mr. Garrison, do you see, like, bodies in your fridge? Because that's what just happened to me. But no, I hope you enjoy your pastrami sandwich. That sounds amazing. I had tuna before the stream. That was my lunch. 2847. Thank you, Sarge. I appreciate that. I know right where that door code is, too. So we're gonna go there. It's right there. Okay, I don't think he actually comes down the stairs. He just comes up to the stairs.
He's in the way.
Where'd he go? There he is. And clunk. Heck yeah! Money. I want money, please. There were 3 coins of money. I thought there were only 2, but then there were 3. It's like a bonus. Christmas bonus. Who the F am I? Oh, there. Okay. I know where. We're good. I know where I am. It's fine. It's a little bit hard to figure out where you are when you walk around everywhere crouched all the time. You. So there's still a Vox around here somewhere. Let's go up to... Whoa, hello.
Who's out there?
They totally respawned. That's great. I forgot that they respawn.
You can't hide, fam. What? You gonna answer for this?
Alright, we're good. Saving profile. That's always a good sign. Okay. 2847. Let's go do that. Get some ammo back. Alright. 2. It's a very cumbersome system. 2, 8, 4, 7. One of the things I like about BioShock 2 is when you find a code, it will just show up when you interface with a lock. You have the code for that door. It's pretty cool. No one even in here. Why did it make scary noises? Lockpick, please. Ironsides. Adds the ability to recover some health based on absorbed damage. Recovering health is great. Now, I saw something that was like a vent over here. Oh, I see. That's a different vent. Yep. That's fine. Okay. Where else doth I have to go? I know I haven't been everywhere. Because usually I go into... Yeah, we go down here. Do you think there'll be hair samples down here, guys? Spoiler alert, there won't be. What there will be is a lunchbox with nothing in it, but most importantly, ammunition. I love getting ammunition. What's this? It's a mallet. Wish I could carry a mallet around, that'd be fun. I don't need any more hand cannon ammo, apparently. I guess you can stand up down here, I didn't realize that. And then the other thing you can do is you can actually go up. This area is a lot of fun because it's a lot bigger than you think it is. So like I was going around and like shooting all those folk. I could have gone up here and done it like from the ceiling, and it would have been a lot harder for them to find me. But one of the things I appreciate about BioShock that's I think different from a lot of certainly stereotypical shooters, maybe not shooters that are more story-based, but there's so many different ways you can play. And you are just, I cannot over-explain how much you are rewarded for exploring in a game like this. Okay, here we are. I like this. Fink Manufacturing is not liable for any damage or trauma that may ensue as a result of the operation that they're doing. Oh, you forgot? Okay, yes, you have played this. Yeah, and it's so large, it's really easy to miss something because you don't have a map. I like these names. George R. Abbott, Cassius Wainscott. I always wonder if these are like people who help make the game or something. Have we been in here? Yeah, we've been in here because this is where the vent was. So I think this is... I think I've been everywhere. I'm certainly in good standing with equipment, so I'm not super worried about it. I have plenty of health. I have plenty of Eve. I have plenty of ammo. So let's just go ahead and move the story forward. Through the vents. This is the main event. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. What do these spiders even eat here, do you think? I don't know. Ah, yep, we're at the loading point again. Loading the next area. Loading, loading, loading. Keep your levels loading. Loading, loading, loading. Woohoo. Okay, there we go. Alright. New area. Everyone's favorite. New areas. Ah! It's mildly terrifying. We will be able to get into there eventually, but not right now. What we want to do is go this way. So when we were playing this level like a week ago and I was starting it, this is what I was looking for. I spent a long time trying to jump on a boat. Hold on. There we go. I was trying to find this boat, and I forgot that the boat comes later. So now we're up here. This is, like I said, this is happening in BioShock Infinite at the time that the Vox are starting to uprise against the ruling class, if you will. But now we're going to explore Fink's office. Sarge, this room will be of particular interest to you. Look at this. Fink has designs for the Big Daddy. Here.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
So in case it wasn't obvious enough for you while playing BioShock Infinite that Songbird was like a Big Daddy, here you go. Of course, Songbird being a bird because, you know, they're in the sky. A bit more important than a man in a diving suit.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. So yeah. This is just Fink kind of studying the Big Daddy. Alright. So here, you see a lot of cages. Oddly enough, it has some Eve in it, which is weird. Medical cabinets. So you see here a lot 360 through 380. Alright, hold on one second, guys. I'm getting a message. Let me handle this real quick. I'll be back. Give me 60 seconds. Just need 60 seconds. As soon as I get over here to OBS to change my... I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Ugh. I had to go move a thing. Alright. Alright, so this area is going to be largely exploring for a while. I could imagine if spiders pay rent. I feel like if spiders paid rent, we would all be a lot richer. We definitely wouldn't squish them. That's very true. But yeah, this area we'll get to some more action here in a minute, but it's really a lot about exploration. The only real reason to play Burial is if you like the worlds of BioShock a lot and you want to learn more about them. Imprinting studies. Can you major in that? Hello. Looks like a dead monkey. Come on.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. You wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Da-da-da-da. So this is Liz kind of getting to see the science behind herself, which is pretty interesting, I think, for her emotional journey. So here, apparently the first, I think what we're able to infer is the first incarnation of Songbird wasn't a bird, but a giant gorilla. At least I think it's supposed to be a gorilla. That's what Liz was talking about. It's certainly a primate of some kind. So they were trying to find like a living protector, basically, for her. And we're going to see how they moved from that into what we eventually got as Songbird. This is so crazy to me, this whole level. Because it's so, like, it's clear that it's been abandoned. It's hard for me to believe that Fink, like, just straight abandoned the area. And I would love to know the backstory to this lab myself. Which we may or may not ever get. Here's the next kind of room. Hermetic Chamber B. So they're pumping a bunch of gas in here. I think this is a dog. It's a little hard to tell because of the mask on it, but it looks like a dog. So it looks like they moved away from primates into canines, which of course have a very long track record of loyalty to humans. But they would want something more than that. They would want something that would do anything to protect this specific person. This person being Liz. Oh, this part is a little depressing, I will let you know.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
So these would be animals he was trying to get to imprint, as she said. I'm sure they weren't living in the water. I'm assuming that either the water collected somehow, or when Fink scrapped the lab that he just killed all the animals. Considering nothing else is really wet, I can't imagine this is like rainwater collected over time. I think this is his method in which he killed some of these guys. There's nothing else really here to get, but this is the signs here somewhere. Lots. So this is more lots of 360 through 380, which is where we were before. So before we were walking through these guys' pens, and then they ended up here. Again, there's so much about this lab I wish I knew.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there.
So they have here written psychological. I don't know what that other one would be. Probably biological and physical. And none of them worked. Hello. So this is one of the most interesting images in all of BioShock that to this day fans are still speculating about. Is this specific one. And it leads us to wonder, is there a man inside of the Songbird suit? We don't know, but this has a lot of people thinking that there was actually a person inside of Songbird at one point in time. But this seems to be a kind of dummy Songbird, a prototype Songbird.
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter?
Does it matter? It does, I think. It matters if it was a robot or if there was a person inside. So see here, these are images of different things. There's one theory, again to talk about Outside Xbox, I found their channel through their BioShock videos. And one of the people on that channel has a theory that songbirds are all filled with bookers who got captured. Well, hello there, BB. Oh, you're the Poland guy. Yeah, I remember you. Here, this does not look particularly friendly. Let's examine this paper.
I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Yeah, I'm still finishing up. This is the Burial at Sea DLC. I had to take like a week off due to internet problems, so I'm a little bit behind where I was. All right. Here we go. Now into the room. Today will be the ending of Burial. It will not be the ending of BioShock because I haven't played Burial 2 on, or I haven't played BioShock 2 on stream yet. Songbird imprinting on subject. So here you go. This is how it all happened.
The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember. He had crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
That's my one of my favorite Liz's quotes. And to me, that quote right there is the theme of BioShock. Like, it's just the idea of people are exploited, and the exploited exploit more people, and the cycle kind of continues over and over again. Liz was exploited for her powers, and in turn tried to get back at Comstock, but to get back at all the Comstock, she exploited Sally. And then that's how we ended up where we are here, and that so much of the game kind of goes through that way. Subject's personal effects. Pick up hair sample.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
So that's the great irony of this whole level is
Elizabeth.
Time to go back. I know.
So the great irony is we did all of this when really we could have clipped our own hair and never have had to come back to Columbia at all. But of course we didn't know that. Suchong sent us for a hair sample and didn't tell us whose hair sample it was, so we didn't know until we got here.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers.
Oh man, so we just unlocked the place so we could get out. It's about to get fun in here. Alright, people who will kill us. Ah. Alright. Who's ready for some stealth combat? I know I am.
Where are you?
I like how I ran right up in front of her and it took a second. Okay, now I gotta be careful not walk over any glass.
Hey, are you a rush?
I knock a guy out right in front of the other guy and he doesn't even
Who
notice.
did this?
Alright, lady. We're gonna just do this. It's a big ol'. Ow! Frickin' A. Frickin' A. Missed again. Come on. Got him. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Is that everybody? Nope. Super not everybody. Where's the last one? I don't know where he is. Now, we don't need to go in all these rooms. I don't know if you noticed, but when we were walking around, you kept seeing these, like, large metal doors that were locked. I couldn't go through. These are all the rooms we've been in before. That they all circled around this one giant room here in the middle. So there really isn't a whole lot of exploring to do because we've actually been to a lot of this area. So there's a little bit of exploring to do, but not much. That's a guy too. I think that's everyone. There might be some people on the top level. But I think that's it. Let's just pop up here real quick, but I think, yeah, see, like, these are the crates. All of these are the rooms that we were circling around before. This is the portal room where he was watching the Big Daddies. So the only thing would be if we found some loot. But otherwise, we've been everywhere through here. There's glass on the floor, because of course that glass could alert them to your presence.
What is that? Kind of monkey? Who do you think was
Oh, there's another guy. We don't need to fight him, though. I think we can just get out this way. Yep. You don't get XP for fighting more people, so there's no real reason to keep at it. Hello, Mr. Bubbles. Yep. Oh, we're full up on gas ammo. Okay, that's good. Box of phones.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps. Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
Dun dun dun! I'm not entirely sure what that means. I'm not gonna lie. So out the window is back the way we came in, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go this way. Profile saving. So now we've got the hair, we can go back to Suchong. And then Suchong is basically, we had to go through the Lutece device to get a way to raise the city. Because we're in the underwater department store. We're going to go to the surface. Here we are. We're back at the big old statue. But Suchong wouldn't let us come back through the tear unless we gave him a hair sample. Which, of course, we didn't know was our own hair sample. Dang it. I didn't realize this whole room respawns. Let's just go.
Somebody else. What you got there?
Come on.
Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Show yourself.
Alright. I don't feel like fighting the whole room again, so we're gonna try to get around this.
Hunt you down.
We're fine. We're fine. Come on, machine. Are there any tranquilizer darts? There are. I will take those, please. Thank you.
I appreciate a lady
Who appreciates value? Okay, we're back here. Going the right way. But anyway, so we came to Columbia to get a piece of floating stuff to make the department store go back to the surface. And then Suchong wouldn't let us come through unless we brought him hair samples. Now we have the hair samples. Suchong will let us go through. We can raise the department store. Continue the story. That's where we're at right now.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
So that's another big point with BioShock that I kind of want to get into, and I'm going to talk about a lot in BioShock 2. But basically, if you look at BioShock 1, there's a very basic binary choice. Do you harvest or rescue the Little Sisters? When we get to BioShock 2, you'll see that... No, I'm just drinking water out of a thing. When we get to BioShock 2, you'll see that you have that same binary choice. Do you harvest or rescue Little Sisters? And then there's some other things that go on.
Universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
So that's another important point. So as I was saying, with BioShock 1, you had some choice. BioShock 2, you had a lot more choice. Then you go back in time to Infinite, and you have a lot less choice. Nothing you do really changes anything. Oh, crap. Nope, super didn't work. And my theory is what we're going to do at the end of this game, at the end of this story, is what puts that dent into choice. And I know that sounds very vague, but there's a reason why I chose to play Infinite before BioShock 2, and I'm going to do that. Which door do I go? I go out this door. Okay. So anyway, that's just a teaser of some of the conversations we will have in BioShock 2, but I want to finish this game first. So now we're going to come back up here. Ah! Levels loading. Come on, there we go. And here you go. You see a dead Fink. Whoops, did not mean to do that. That was an accident. The shoot button is right next to the search button. You see all these dead bodies because Booker's been through here. And then look at this. One dead Daisy Fitzroy.
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. The things they done to me, I can't forget them. I was Columbia's victim, and victimhood begets shame. Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save? Or those I want to murder in their beds?
So that's another important point here. Baby, I don't currently have... Yeah, I don't have any donation stuff set up at the moment. I'm not doing this regularly enough to set up something like that. But I appreciate it.
Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
But yeah, this stuff with Daisy there, I really appreciate her talking about, like... she was a victim, and that made her feel shame, and because of it, she caused more pain, basically, right? Like, she knows there needs to be a change, but she's too hurt to really make the right kind of change, I think. It does have a little flavor of Killzone's. Yeah, right? Yeah, the vibe of this game is so much fun. Bad juju! The character of Suchong, I'm pretty sure, is mildly racist, and I don't even mean that in, like, how this game, like, makes fun of, well, not makes fun of, but, like, has a commentary on racism. I think, like, Suchong is just, like, that stereotype. it's just kind of amusing. It's bad juju. It's very exaggerated as a character. I really like his dynamic with juxtaposed with Tannenbaum's, and I would have loved to have seen more in this in Burial about Tannenbaum. Although we get a lot about Tannenbaum in BioShock 1 and BioShock 2. So we didn't necessarily need more about Tannenbaum.
Then business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
So it sounds like Atlas has started fighting
Put the
stuff.
sample in tube.
Okay, fine, Suchong. But I would like to see more of, like, how Suchong and Tannenbaum interact with each other. Well, it just got dark.
Suchong! Suchong, we had a deal, now open...
Uh-oh.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me, or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
Oh, man.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready.
Oh, we're ready already, Liz.
I can use the plasmids as traps in it and seed the room with them.
I'm ahead of you already.
Somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark?
Oh my
Without
gosh.
them,
Ryan.
she would be littered with the detritus of the weak.
What are you going as, Mr.
The
Garrison?
men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor
Blah, blah, blah.
agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
I love it, Mr. G. Alright, come on in, boys and girls.
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a rube. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rubes.
I ain't no rube, Ryan. Come on in, friends. Whoa! You're okay, stop screaming. What button hits my... There we go. Calm down, Liz.
Can't keep running forever.
Now, I don't know why I think the plasma trap didn't work on him because he was, a fancy one.
I've got you cold. This one's down for the count.
Okay. Let's get this fight on.
Not all easy targets, you get me? Now you're in the soup.
Well, she's screaming like she's on fire, which is interesting, because she was not on fire. Ow, frickin' A. This is doing good out there. There we go. Load it faster! Ugh, you should not be able to have teleportation and fire.
Here's the girl. I'm on your side.
Oh, this is not going well.
Let's make this easy on both of us.
Last health kit. And I need a new gun. What do I got? Hey, let's do this one. That was fun.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's
fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Alright, there we go. Get some health. That was a close one. Thanks for handling that, Sarge. Alright, so let's see. I don't even know what we're walking out into. We're about to find out. Can I get out, please?
I've got you cold.
I don't remember the code to open the door game.
I made you a solid offer.
Okay, there we go. Oh, these airlocks are forever taking. Come on, door. I hear so much fighting and none of it's me. I like that. Understand why these doors take so long.
Not in the mood for this hide and seek.
What I don't know is who's going to be shooting at me. Like, there's obviously this big old fight going. But now Ryan's men are all here, taking out Fontaine's men. So it's pretty exciting. I think we need to get, like, well over the other side of the map.
Come on!
Let's just microwave some people. That was fun. Who doesn't like microwaving some people?
Come on out.
Freshly cooked people.
Success is a matter of target perseverance.
Where are you, sucker?
Numbers up.
Alright, and then we're gonna go in here. Pretty sure this is where we're supposed to head. The game's thinking about it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Seems to me you asked for this.
Yep, this is the way we're supposed to go. Alright, so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to get into a big fight. I am really sorry, guys. I got to take a midstream stream, and I will be right back. So give me, like, 120 seconds, and I will return. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. I just wanted to be able to enjoy this last leg of the game without distraction, as it were. Okay. So, yep, now we're here. This is an area we have not seen yet. I don't think I walked. I mean, I think we could get in it, but there was no point, so I didn't really come in much before. You may have remembered last stream, I was running around, I was collecting, like, secret notes that had, like, a cipher to it and stuff. They open up an area in this room. Thank you, Mr. Garrison. And so we're about to hit that.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her?
That's me.
Look around! Not sure which one of these jerks play get in the ring with Ryan. The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded.
I'm sorry, were you saying something? Probably wasn't important.
Maybe Ryan got tired of footing the bill.
Alright, this is a whole bunch of stealthing here, too. Welcome to the party, boys!
Let's just say...
Nothing like being caught up in a civil war where both sides hate your guts. It's the best thing you can do on a Sunday. Or your bodies not have loot in them. Entirely unfair.
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not going to be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army. Not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx.
Oh!
The hell? Splicers. They're busting in! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Oh, man. Dead, drunk, or asleep on floor. Looks like dead. Pop up cola. Oh, shoot. I just stepped on some glass.
Don't walk away now. Fun's just beginning.
And one of these guys can teleport. This is very... Oh, boy.
She's not around.
Okay. Don't step on any more glass. It's a bad idea. I want to get up in that ventilator over here. Is there a hook in order to do that? There's a hook over here. I know. Let's go up on that hook. Is there another hook?
Guy made a city at the bottom of the ocean.
No, not that I can find.
They thought it was a wise idea crossing him.
Get out here where I can see you.
Forgot to press C.
Come on out.
It's fine.
Let's make
It's
this
fine.
quick.
It's fine. Everything is gonna be fine. Everything will be totally fine. Nothing bad will ever happen. Everything's gonna be totally fine.
Enough. Ain't nobody here.
Everything will be totally fine all the time.
Guy made a city at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, let's get to
They
work.
thought it was a wise idea crossing him.
Right, exactly. They sure know how to party here in Rapture.
Stupid jerk. Should have never stuck his neck out.
Need to get that one down.
What was that?
Don't mind me. Okay, good. I think I got the teleporter. It looked like he needed 2. A lot of times the tougher ones you need to hit twice with the strength dart. I think I got him. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but they're snoring.
Maybe Ryan got tired of footing the bill for this place.
It's pretty funny. It's very
Not
subtle.
sure which one of these jerks thought it was a good play getting in the ring with Ryan.
Oh, there's so many guys in here. Ah!
Living on borrowed time, if you ask me.
The bodies hit the floor, literally.
You judge a man by his enemies. Then Ryan doesn't.
There are so many baddies.
Some skirt and a bunch of mental cases. Smugglers put up a good fight at the fisheries.
It's fine.
I'd expect
These guys are very unobservant guards. It's the circus of values.
too bad
Too bad we gotta kill the twist, they say. I think it's too bad you have to kill the twist.
stay with me. He says you go. You go.
Okay, what do we got left? We got that. We got a bunch of dudes over there. There's no one over there. We've got at least 4 left on the map.
Smart enough to know Ryan's smarter than all of us.
Oh, shoot.
Who's this character?
Who's this character? I
Where
like
is
that.
she? Lady, you're working my last nerve.
Shooting the wall doesn't help you.
I know you've done it.
I know you've done it.
Told Ryan he should have given each of these clowns a bullet, not a prison.
Ah, come on. Wow, that was some reach, Liz. Here comes the last one. Not the last one, I don't think, but one of the last ones. What do we got? Anybody close? Okay, so there's some up there. I'm not seeing anybody down here, though. Which is good, because I want to explore this area with y'all. Trank ammo, yes please. So the advantage to the trank ammo also is that it is silent.
Elizabeth, this poster. What's this all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful, man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
And did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
I like that line too. This is a bit of continuity thing that confuses me. Why was she with Cohen for 2 months and Cohen doesn't remember her? But I assume that she wasn't with Cohen like under her name. She was in disguise. Speaking of Cohen, who wants to watch another video we did? Sandra Cohen's bunch of French. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. Why do you stand there? Silence. Well, that was odd. Ah! Hey, Yagi. It's cool. Sarge didn't see it either, so something might have been up with the notifications. Don't worry. This is just a part of the art exhibit, and this person is not really there. That's totally fine, Yagi. I just appreciate you being here. As always, anytime somebody's here. Oh, right. More trank ammo, because I want more trank ammo. Alright, what are we looking at here? I think the only other baddies are up. So I think we're okay for right now. I really want to get up in that vent, and I can't remember how. There might be an... Hold on. There might be an entrance Maybe I can't get in there because I'm not seeing an entrance. Well, whatever. Health, please? Thank you. I like getting healthy. I like it a whole lot. Let's pick this lock, homies. Yeah. Well, that's good. I didn't get a thing, but I at least didn't set off an alarm, so I think that's a total of a win. Let's listen.
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss.
Oh, sorry.
Disappear from sight.
Why is this doing this?
See through walls. And Sneak has given us hope.
That's weird.
Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
That was weird. I don't know why that interrupted. We've gotten this power before, so I shouldn't have done that. Whew. Removes Eve cost from invisibility when standing still. Heck yeah. This now gets really overpowered. I'm just glad you found us. We're about to get to the most exciting part. We went to Columbia and learned how the pair bond between Liz and
What's going on?
Songbird happened. It was to do with the line with its thorn in its paw. They were trying to get Songbird and Liz to imprint on each other. And as it turns out, what happened was...
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal. There she is.
That guy teleported right next to me.
Nothing personal, sweetheart.
Yep, I just shotgunned you in your crotch. That's what you get for spawning there. Next time, knock first. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, we found out that the Songbird and Liz formed a bond because Songbird was injured and Liz helped fix him. And that's how they bonded. Which is going to be relevant here to the story very soon. Ammo? Ammo? Okay, I have full crossbow ammo apparently. They really like is some health. That's alright. So anyway, last stream we collected a whole bunch of notes that unlock like a door for us. We can do that now. So this is kind of a bonus thing. So this is, if you, a lot of people say you should, you don't need to play BioShock Infinite, or you don't need to play BioShock Infinite. But a lot of people will also say don't play Burial at Sea unless you've played BioShock, because this will ruin BioShock for you. Up until this point, you really could have played it and not had a problem, except for what we're about to do. So, because of the notes we found, we know there's a hidden door here. And here is Fontaine's dressing room.
Atlas. Son of a bitch.
And Liz figures out that Atlas is Fontaine.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
So he keeps going on about this ace in a hole, which is going to be interesting. Heyo!
doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
It's all gonna come together soon. Dun dun dun. Alright, and then... Oh, there's the elevator. It was around here somewhere. Here we go.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
It really is,
Who
Yagi.
exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
So Ryan's like, yo lady, what are you doing? So yep, we're gonna go get Atlas what he wants, so he will in theory give us Sally, but we're pretty sure he's actually just gonna kill us.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
Place the quantum particle. Let's just have a look around. Bunch of Atlas posters.
There's no
Okay,
plan
sorry.
B. Might as well just get it over with.
Don't worry, Liz, we're exploring first. Isn't this cool? Look, the big shining light is the city of Rapture. And then there's all these mines and stuff. Leaks, because everything in Rapture leaks. Place the particle. Steven's here, Steven! Welcome, Steven. You're just in time for the end. We've got like maybe a half hour, 45-ish minutes. The end game. Oh man, here we go.
It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Well, hello, Lonnie. What's up? I think his name's Lonnie.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
Darn it, Steven, you pranked me pretty hard. Steven, I just was betrayed and lied to by an Irish man. How does that make you feel? He promised to help me and then he knocked me out instead. I do not speak either of those. I'm sorry. It is an Irishman. He's an Irishman who just betrayed me.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated.
Okay, this is one of the worst experiences in the history of video gaming, guys. Get ready.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the chloroform wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut.
This part wrecked me. I'm gonna warn you. I've never played a video game with a scene that freaked me out as much as what we're about to go through together. That's all I'll say. I have no control of the game at this point. I can move her head around, but I can't do anything.
Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I'm still playing with the dosage.
Again, all I can do is move where she's looking. I can't do anything else. Hey there.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Athos's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
Two weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring a million monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your time.
Now, if you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little woman, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
And give it
anything.
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
Better to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors?
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace. I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
Oh man. Okay. Guys, that was a lot. First and the most important thing is when we see Atlas, the song The Great Pretender was playing behind him.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
Artemis Sweets! Yeah, so it's funny because when you see Atlas for the first time in person like that, the song The Great Pretender is playing behind him, which is great. They talk about the attack on the Kashmir restaurant. They attacked the Kashmir restaurant. Kashmir restaurant was one of the first locations we go to in the first BioShock game. It's where we find the first Diane McClintock audio diary. It's where the Civil War started. So basically, we brought Atlas and his thugs up from the bottom of the ocean on the night that they start their attack on Rapture. So that's where we're at. Is now we are still 1 year out from the first game, and the war has just started. He was just whistling the song "Rise, Rapture, Rise." The other thing is, if you actually go back and watch the beginning of Burial 2, which was 2 streams ago, we're walking around Paris, and I pointed out that there's a giant poster of a transorbital lobotomy while we're walking around Rapture. Or not Rapture, while we're walking around Paris. So the implication is Liz knew exactly what was going to happen before she came back to Rapture, right down to knowing that she was going to have to go through that experience that she just went through. So Liz, at some point in time, saw into the future and knew what she had to do, but in becoming mortal, so that she could actually do it, she forgot what it was. So we're still kind of on Liz's plan, even though she doesn't remember her own plan. You'll also notice I no longer have plasmid or weapons icons. There is no more fighting for the rest of the game. The rest of the game is all exploration. Oh, this is the way we're supposed to go. Yeah, because like if we try to go through this door, it won't work. So this is this, but honestly, this is the best part of the game for me. Suchong's free clinic.
Suchong? What the hell were you thinking? Drinkable plasmids? We're burning through 10 times the amount of atom compared to the injectables. And if you fail to notice, them sea slugs ain't exactly growing on trees. Switch back to the injectables and let the eggheads in marketing worry about selling it to the chumps.
Okay, so there you can see when we were playing Burial 1, we were still drinking the plasmids instead of injecting them. So this is just kind of fixing that misconception by saying that at one point in time plasmids were drinkable, but you can't use it as much. It's actually established in the first game that you can drink plasmids when you're in Arcadia, and there's the nut jobs that are like follow some sort of like plasmid religion. They're the Houdinis. You get a Julie Langford audio diary that she talks about. She talks about their cult and how they sip on plasmids like it's ambrosia. So they actually had plasmids they could drink. So it's actually not that out of the blue to have drinkable plasmids. Issue with hydraulic fuels and gases caused instability. So here again, in Burial 1, we saw Big Daddy that could throw his drill hand, and you can't do that in the other two games. So they're saying they used to do that, but it was actually really bad for the Big Daddies. They went crazy doing it. So this is basically a level of puzzle pieces where we're at right now. So I hope you all like puzzle piece explanations, because that's what we're going to do for like 20 minutes here. Come on, I know I can. Oh, maybe I can't read the note yet. That's a note I can eventually read. What is that song that's playing? It's another kind of old soul song. I don't recognize it. No genetic link. So this is Liz's hair, and this is Suchong studying Liz's hair, and she found out that it was useless. Or Suchong found out that it was useless. This is pretty funny. We did all of that for nothing. Nothing, guys. Am I gonna play any spooky games? I've thought about it. Actually, I need to check on it again. Have you guys heard of a game called Oxenfree? I think it's still on sale. It was on sale on Steam, and I thought about grabbing that for Halloween. It's a fantastic question. If not, BioShock's pretty spooky. I'm gonna still be playing BioShock 2. Look while I'm thinking about it, because if it's going off sale soon, I might want to grab it soon. Does anybody play a game called Oxenfree? Because I've been looking at that one for a while. Yeah, it's still $5 right now. I have to decide by the 19th, which is soon. But Oxenfree is a... Where's the description? Come on, where'd you go? Oxenfree is a supernatural thriller about a group of friends who unwittingly open a ghost rift. You are Alex, and you've just brought your new stepbrother Jonas to an overnight island party gone horribly wrong. Does that sound interesting to anybody? Let me know, because I might grab that for Halloween. So I was thinking about it. I don't usually do a lot for Halloween, so a spooky stream might be pretty fun. Am I going back the way I came? Yeah, go back the way I came. That's a good question. I appreciate the question. Vita Chambers? Vita Chamber Project Ryan Industries, a combination of plasmids reconstructs with a field of quantum entanglement that results in fantastic restoration properties. I have fast-tracked this project, so this is how the Vita Chambers work. It's pretty cool. You just like the idea of it? I feel like, can I not look at these notes? I feel like I can. Oxenfree would be more of like a scary story. I don't think it has like a lot of jump scares in it. I don't really like scary games either, but I like this game. Like, a lot of people consider BioShock to be a scary game. We must have to come back and get those notes later. Hello. Masha! Guys, it's Masha. I hate jump scares too, I don't blame you. Guys, do you remember Masha? Masha's the little girl where the parents were trying to find her, and when they found out she became a little sister, they committed suicide together. We've just found Masha with her little friend.
Alright. Let's see here what we could do.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't... I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some... I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something?
She asks these little girls, is there documentation? They're like, what's
I'm
that?
asking.
Okay, so what's going on here is the Big Daddy's in the way of the door. Here's the little sisters. They're kind of stuck in this room. So now we can go back and find those notes that I was trying to look at. One's here. Yep.
Huh. Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable.
I know there's another note over here. I just don't know if there's only two. If I have to find another one. Catch you later, Mr. Garrison. It was great seeing you.
If stupid beasts had half brain,
very
appreciative
that you dropped by.
Sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no Big Daddy.
I have 23 likes. Steven, was that you? Was that you, Steven? That's amazing. Alright, so what we just determined is, I wonder why that is. Thank you, Steven. I very much appreciate that. No one likes my streams more than you do, that's for sure. Oh, boy. That just made my day, so thank you. This is the second time he's done that. I get, they're called Steven raids, I think. I just get raided by all Steven accounts. Okay, do I have to find one more note? Or what we just determined is the Big Daddies need the little sisters because the little sisters make the only kind of atom that keeps the Big Daddy suits going. I think that's all I need to figure it out. Yeah. He's got quite a few.
Scary, 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 scary.
Poor
I've got to
Masha.
do something.
Big Daddy.
Big monster sick.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help.
This is so sad and beautiful and horrible and sweet and one of the scariest, most disturbing things I've ever seen, but also the most wonderful things I've ever seen. So they've willingly pulled Adam out of their bodies to fix the Big Daddy. The first time I watched this, I just cried for like 5 minutes, so just so you know. The lion with its thorn in its paw.
The lion with the thorn in its paw.
And thus the first pair bond between Big Daddies and Little Sisters. That was a weird glitch. Go. Look at him, he's holding the little girls. Sarge, if you're still out there, this is why I can't kill Little Sisters, is because of this right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it just hits me in all the places. Yeah, she might have had to sneak out. Cognitive conversion. Hey, look, that's the picture of Suchong and Tannenbaum and Jack that we saw in the first game. Subject to undergo a series of reconditioning therapies. Note, all therapies have been outlined in the notebook. Strict guidelines have been provided. So this is Jack's room. Jack being the protagonist of the first game.
Is that your puppy? She's very pretty.
Thank you, Papa Suchong.
Break her neck for me. What? Break that sweet puppy's neck. No, please. Break that puppy's neck. Would you kindly? No. No. Very good.
So that's the first audio diary we found in this game that's actually from the first BioShock game. We actually heard that one in the Would You Kindly room on Hephaestus. And that would be them recording Jack being properly programmed to do whatever he's ordered to do with his mental conditioning.
Suchong, of all the things I know this. It is in your power to be a different man. What can Ryan take from us that we have not already sacrificed at the altar of discovery? They are children, little sisters, and yes, they will forget. But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights. Tannenbaum.
So it's Tannenbaum on her road to redemption, trying to reach out to Suchong to get him to come back. Send to Ryan. I think this is what I need to pick up. Why won't it let me pick up? Maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to pick up. Hold on. I could have sworn this was it, but maybe it's not. Oh, it was the audio diary. The note was for the audio diary. We're supposed to send the audio diary to Ryan. That makes sense. Never mind. Stairwell?
Clinical trial. Protector system. Plasmidemos 255. Dr. Suchong.
Look, they're bonded now. Okay, so this scene we're about to see, we have also seen in the first BioShock game.
The damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats.
This is an audio. What we're hearing is Suchong recording an audio diary that we heard in the first game.
Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to sequence to allow for. Get away, you filthy little shit! What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
So, in the last third of BioShock 1, we come to Suchong's free clinic. This kitchen is actually folded back against the wall. What we've learned is Suchong's laboratories are all built behind his free clinic lab. When we played this in the first BioShock game, we found Suchong's body.
There's the ace.
and this audio diary. And we listened to the audio diary, and we determined that Suchong was under the impression that the pair bonding never worked. He slapped one of the little sisters out of anger, and then Big Daddy killed him. We just got to witness that moment that we found the remnants of in the first game.
This is it. This is the ace in the hole.
What do you think it says, guys?
All the pain and all of the death for this.
That was a picture, too, of Jack at the farm. That was the false memories, one of the false memories they gave to Jack. Look at them just snuggling. So then again, this was, of course, a playable area in BioShock 1. This area was playable, but it looked very different because the war had kind of come to the place. Like, if we went through here, there was, like, a photography lab in that kitchen. But we're gonna go through this wall here instead. We're right at the end here, guys. Well, I'm sure this is gonna go well. There's Atlas with some thugs and the little girl. This alleyway, of course, reminds me a lot of the one that Booker ran down.
Hey, sister, over here.
When he regretted selling Liz off in the first place. So stunning.
Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
Yep, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Sure it's gonna be fine.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist. What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey! What does this say?
It says... Would you kindly...
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane, and Rapture's ours. Yeah!
I chose Rapture.
A man chooses, a slave obeys.
The ultimate way to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are the savior.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, him.
Mon amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie.
Hey Nolan, hey Milo, welcome. You're just in time for the final cutscene of the game I was playing. How you guys doing? So what we got from that was Liz had been trying to figure out why she went back, why she gave up her powers, why she was doing all of this just to save Sally. And what we found out is it wasn't to save Sally. She did all of this for Jack. Jack being the protagonist of the first BioShock game. The way that basically what had happened was because Atlas was stuck at the bottom of the ocean, Jack never came into fruition. He wasn't going to Rapture, he wasn't fixing Rapture. So Liz gave herself up so that she could go back, so that she could get Atlas back to Rapture, so that he could start the Civil War, so that he could bring Jack to Rapture, so that Jack could fix all of the things that he fixes. All of this was over the phrase, "Would you kindly?" So that was what Liz's whole plan was. That's what her whole goal was. That was what she was trying to do. So this kind of goes into my super theory that in BioShock Infinite, fate is locked. That people don't really have a choice and things kind of go the way they're supposed to go. Which is why none of the choices in the game actually make a difference. Where you look at BioShock 1 and you have some choice, in BioShock 2 you have a lot of choice. Liz talks about how she doesn't think she can really make a difference, but she might be able to make a dent. And to me, Burial 2 is about her making a dent. She makes a dent. Where she gives up everything that makes her special and everything that makes her powerful so that someone else can kind of fulfill what they're supposed to fulfill. And when Jack comes to Rapture and Jack figures out everything about himself, he chooses to help instead of continuing to spread victimization. Now let's just listen to Courtney sing for a second. What do you guys say?
Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me.
This is the voice actress for Liz. We saw her and Troy Baker sing at the end of BioShock Infinite, the main game. Yeah, so that's kind of my theory, and that's part of why I wanted to play BioShock 2 last. Because I wanted to be able to talk a lot about what happened in Infinite and what happened a lot in Burial during BioShock 2. So now when we go to BioShock 2, which will be the next thing I get into, we can talk about that. I'm happy to have finally finished this. I'm gonna let this play through. Because I genuinely like this. I sometimes just listen to this on YouTube. So what do you guys think? Those of you who are out there have been following along. It's a pretty crazy story, huh?
Fly the ocean in a silver plane.
I obsess with BioShock theory. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm surprised that more people don't still talk about it. Like, I know the game's a couple years old now. I'm surprised more people don't still get into it.
You belong to me. I'll be
how this game goes.
And blue.
Once you kind of go through this, when you replay the beginning when she's in Paris, it's crazy how prophetic stuff there is. You know, I appreciate that, Nolan. Yes, Port Haven is my main channel. If you look up above my head there, it says youtube.com/the Star Wars Refuge. That's a channel I share with a buddy of mine. We do Star Wars theory there. So if you like listening to me talk about theory, but you like Star Wars better than BioShock, or you just like Star Wars, it's the place to check out. You can also follow me at the places that are above my head.
Great.
Yeah?
I think we got it. Can I clap?
I just like to let the credits play out. So Noland and Milo, thank you for dropping by. How are you guys today? Sorry, I didn't say anything right when you came in. I didn't want to talk over the cutscene that was playing, but I'm happy you guys dropped by. I love this game thoroughly. But yeah, I'm very excited to start streaming BioShock 2. I'm probably going to give it a couple of days here. I need to get caught up on some stuff on my other channel. And I didn't stream on my other channel last week at all for various reasons. So I'm going to do that. But probably, I don't know when. I don't know. Soon, but it might be another week now. I will stream BioShock 2 and get that process started. But I want to get caught up in some other stuff so I don't have to do a long delay on this again. But I'm excited for that one. Right? Everything needs more space octopus. If there's not more space octopus, I'm gonna just be mad. It's definitely the way to be. Space octopi just make everything better, I think. I remember when I watched the trailer for Solo the first time, and I saw that thing, I was so excited. I couldn't even get over it. I hope this music's up loud enough for you guys to kind of hear it. I love the music in this game. It's so nice.
Always hot and hurried like a rat in a race. Life can fly by at such a frantic pace. Need to freeze the moment, put your worries on ice. We got a plasma for you, that's just the spice. Chill out. Relax. Be cooler than the coolest cats. When things heat up, don't be a fool. With Old Man Winter, you can keep your cool.
Feeling hot under the collar?
I love
Stay
these.
frosty with the plasmid that lets you enjoy life at a cool pace. Turn down the heat and turn up the ease and relaxation with Old Man Winter from Ryan Industries.
I love it.
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
These are longer credits than I realized. I guess they'd still had a lot of people making it, just even though it's DLC, so I guess that makes sense. 2K International Quality Series. There's a lot of people who are really hoping for a BioShock 4. I know I'm really hoping for a BioShock 4. The problem is the company Irrational Games that makes it was sold and doesn't exist anymore. So people don't know if that means never again, or now that somebody besides Ken Levine would make them, there could be plenty. But a lot of people are not sure that they want non-Ken Levine BioShock, which, to be fair, BioShock 2 is non-Ken Levine BioShock, and I like it an awful lot. But it does make me kind of nervous, because I feel like these games are so deep. Like, they're so about the story and not about the gameplay. I really don't want, like, BioShock 2020, BioShock 2021, BioShock 2022. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they were all good, for sure. But so much of it is about, and I think each game really just needs to create these environments. Yeah, I think that that's true. I think that if they did one again with a new kind of game engine, it would be really fun to see where it goes. Because this one operates, I think it's on the Unreal Engine, which is good. Makes for a lot of weird physics. After credit scene, guys. This would be the plane crash that brought Jack to Rapture. Oh, I love it so much. But there you go, guys. That's BioShock. That's BioShock Infinite. You know, quick question. While I still have you all on stream, I'll just go ahead and show this to you. Let me know if you guys would ever be interested in seeing this as a stream in of itself. There's one other piece of downloadable content for BioShock that I could technically stream, but it's not story-based at all. And I think Yagi knows what it is. I've seen his scores on it. But it's this thing called Clash in the Clouds. And it's basically just fighting in waves to see the highest score you could get. We'll call Hans. Exactly. We should all call them. So when this loads, I'll just play Clash in the Clouds for like 10-15 minutes and show it to you guys. Let me know if you guys would ever be interested in watching me play it. I don't know if it would be interesting enough for a whole stream, but it might be something fun to add at the tail end of streams here and there. I think there's something for BioShock 2 called the Protector Trials that I've never played either, for when we get to that. What I'm really excited about for BioShock 2 is, I've watched, so I've seen it, but I've never played, Minerva's Den, which is the DLC for BioShock 2. And so I'm hoping to buy it and play it on stream after BioShock 2, so that we could actually end all of our BioShock streams with me playing something for the first time. So Clash in the Clouds is basically a giant arcade. You play endless waves and try to get a high score. High score turns into currency. You use currency to buy upgrades to weapons, upgrades to plasmids, and then you unlock behind the scenes stuff. I haven't played it a whole lot, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But I was playing it a little bit the other day, and it's kind of fun, actually. I haven't been super worried about unlocking the behind-the-scenes stuff, because all that stuff's on YouTube now. So I can watch it without having to unlock it. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Yeah, so I'll show you what it is here, Nolan. I think I have access. Yep, I have access to all plasmids. So it's the same business. I can only have 2 different guns. So, like, this is the one I just unlocked, and it's really hard. I don't want to play on that one right now. We can go to this one. So basically, like, you play through endless waves, and when you die, you're done. And if you if you beat it in a certain way, you get more points. That's what those blue ribbons were. What's so bad about these games, or really what's so good about them, is I've just finished it, and like I'm already jonesing to go back and play Infinite again. They are hard. You got good scores on here though, Yagi. At least they're good compared to mine. Of course, mine are literally, I loaded it once and played it for 5 minutes. I am drinking blood. Vampire confirmed. That's true. No, it's an orange fizzy drink that I mixed with a caffeinated raspberry drink. Oh yeah. There's no better dye for your clothing than that of the blood of your enemies. Cloaking yourself in it just gives you a swagger that is really hard to beat by anything else, if I'm being really honest. Okay, get ready to fight soldiers! Defeat wave using skyline strikes only. Let's try it, guys. So let's get on the skyline. Heckin' yeah! So this means I have to kill everyone by jumping on them from above. And if I mean, I can kill them in other ways, but if I do, I fail the challenge. Well, I don't fail the challenge, I can keep going on, but I don't get as many points. So we're gonna try to kill everybody via Skyline Strike and see what happens. I saw somebody in here last time. This just takes a while. Whoa, that is not what I meant to do, but that was fun. There we go. This works. Boom. Whee! Come on, get her. Oh, super missed. Great. This is the blood of my coworkers. No comment. I can't tell you whose blood it is. Get me in trouble. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sit still, you douchebag. Okay. Apparently you're not gonna die right now. I can't even see anybody. That's 3 enemies remaining, apparently. They're somewhere. They're right there. A very difficult place to skyline strike. What I need to do is get up again. I need to get on this thing. Ow. Need to get on this thing. There we go. Got him. Alright, where's the next one? Right there. Alright, 1 enemy remaining. Where's the last one? There you are. You'll kill me yourself? You kind of have to, because there's literally no one left. Where are you? Are you also on the skyline? Because that's going to create a problem. Where are you? There you are. Come on. And start. Wave 1 over. Wave complete. Then you get like 10 seconds to loot people if you want, but I'm not gonna. That was fun. So then here's the next one. Hey CB, welcome! How's it going? Glad to see you dropping by. Yeah, this is some downloadable content for BioShock Infinite. I just finished all the story-based DLC, and now I am playing. I'm playing some of the. This is just like fighting-based DLC, basically. Burst gun. What's the challenge for the next one? I want the carbine, I think. Carbine and shotgun, my favorite. I mean, I like it a little bit. I don't like it a whole lot. What's the blue ribbon challenge? Did anybody see what it was? Well, I guess we're just gonna not complete it this time, because I don't know what it is. I mean, we haven't failed it yet, whatever it is. Crap. Up on the thing. I want to get up on the thing. Get me up on the thing. Thank you. Where did the jerk go? There he is. This will probably hurt. Yep, I forgot that that's a thing. I apparently completed the blue ribbon challenge. I don't know what it was. I also got something called a variety kill. You've been here for a while. Just oh, I'm glad you said hi. He's studying for a super nifty tech thing, I think, right? Okay, defeat the waves using only skyhook attacks and shotgun. That's fine. So the skyhook is my this thing. This is the skyhook. That's pretty much how I like to fight anyway. Let's go do it. Electricity. Hey, bear. Yeah, this is a place for cool people. I don't have any nerds here. Oh, alright. Let's fight, people. Where are you? There's one. Come on up here. Come and get me. There you are. Ow, frick. goes my shield. Ow! Frick! Listen, you little jerk. Get over here. What'd you call me? Alright, here comes the last one. They put a nice convenient exclamation point by the last one. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There we go. Boom! You're trying to get certified in super nifty tech things. I think super nifty tech things is the technical term. I mean. You are the only nerd allowed here, CB. You get a free pass. You get, like, the nerd free pass card, but no one else who's a nerd can be here. Soldiers, volley gunners. Defeat the wave using only the machine gun or the crank gun. Ugh. That sounds gross. Okay. I like the machine gun, but I don't like the crank gun. I think you can't get the crank gun except for, like, there. Like, you have to open a tear and get the crank gun out of it. It's very annoying. Because I've looked at... I hit the wrong button. There we go. Don't adjust your brightness. Because none of these say crank gun. I've looked many times. Alright, well, we got the machine gun. Let's... I really hate the crank gun, so I might not even grab the crank gun and just use the machine gun. No, those are machine guns. I mean, I guess if I need machine gun ammo.
Show yourself.
Sup, sucker? Ow. No, I don't mean to just jump randomly in the air. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm pretty sure my spine is showing considering my shield is down and I'm almost dead. Whoop, that was fun. That was not intentional. Oh well, that was fun.
Go. You may still absolve yourself of past mishap and failure.
Okay. Forfeit ranking. Let's forfeit ranking and continue. So when you die, you can keep playing, but your score doesn't count anymore, basically. That way you can kind of just keep moving through. So let's go ahead and do that. I've already failed the Blue Ribbon Challenge. So now we're just playing for funsies.
Elizabeth?
So I'm not going to worry about this challenge anymore. It means crows everywhere! Friend kill? Oh, because the turret did it. Right, that would make sense. Woo! In your face. These heavy-duty guys don't just die with Skyline Strike stuff. Heck yeah, you're dead. Okay, we gotta find the last guy. That's Liz. I get confused a lot. She also runs around. Hey, there he is. Wave complete. How? Oh, the turret must have got him. We're good then.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So yeah, basically now I can keep playing, but my score just won't count, is all I mean. Get ready to fight a handyman. Yeah. We're gonna say screw it to the, to using only the pistol or the, hand cannon, which I've done before. I've gotten that blue ribbon before. I think I've gotten almost all the blue ribbons on this area, but I have a really hard time in the second area. Hey there, handyman.
I hear something loud. Stop it.
Yeah, I know it's bad. Not worth it. Ah, fucking get out of my face.
You need sauce.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Also, I need a shield. Let the birdies distract you. Holy frick, I thought you were dead. You were not dead yet. What did you tell them, Yagi? That's awesome. Wave 6. Defeat the wave without picking up any weapons or looting corpses. Alright, we can do that. So that's picking up any weapons, but we can keep using the weapons we already have. So, Shoddy and Carbine, please and thank you. I have 10 viewers right now. I can't remember the last time I've had 10. The last time I had 10 viewers at once, half of them were Steven. And you know what? To be honest, half of them might still be Steven. I will always be appreciative of a good old Steven stream. Okay, don't loot things out of habit. Don't loot things out of habit. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Just take a moment to collect ourselves. Oh, you heard some of the shooting in my game. I get you. That's funny. Don't pick up any loot, Jess. Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Dang it, game. It's really not what I want. That's fine. Let's keep going. Come on. Turn it. You again. Sucker. Will you now? Will you tear my head up? I'm really excited to watch you try. Don't pick up. Nope, I'm not taking those salts because I don't know if that's going to ruin this or not. Sorry, Liz. I don't know if that counts. Ow, I thought that was a Skyrim strike, but I guess not. Woo! Wave complete. We can collect some stuff now. Arm yourself for wave 7. Defeat all the enemies using only zoomable weapons while they're zoomed. This is the blue ribbon I've never gotten because screw this. But just for you, the sake of you guys, I'll try it. I will try this one just for you guys. Let's buy some boost for the sniper rifle because that's probably what I'm going to use most. Wow, I've gotten like all the cheap weapon mods, clearly. Okay. Just for you guys, I will try and fail at this. Okay, so that's sniper zoomable, and I think the burst gun is zoomable. Burst gun is zoomable. Alright, let's try it. I don't think I'm gonna do it successfully. Zoom, 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 supernova girl. Nolan wins for my favorite reference. Is that a friggin' crow? Hate crows. Unless they're mine. Yep, the crow's coming. Let's go! That's the plan. Whoa! I guess that technically counts. Whoa! Yep, super gonna die because I can't do this.
Take this for
Yep, that was fun.
Do not fail your prophet once more. Do
Well,
not disappoint him again.
Forfeit ranking and continue. Oh, I've already failed the Blue Ribbon Challenge. Okay. So in that case, Screw even trying it, is what I say. Is that a shotgun?
You bet.
Oh, that's a sniper rifle. I already have one of those. Where is that dumb crow? Who's shooting at me?
Do it!
There!
You're not looking hard enough, Liz. I'm literally about to die again.
Take this now!
Thank you. Wow, that was awkward.
I'll keep my eyes open for more.
Stupid crow. I don't have any. Okay, now that he's dead, I should be able to do the rest of this. Let's go. Yeah, so this is the one blue ribbon I haven't gotten, I think. I might have missed another one. I'm pretty sure this is the one I haven't gotten. It says that there's one enemy remaining. Well, where the frick is he? I do not see him. Come on out, last enemy. There you are. There we go. Wave complete. It is a strange looking gun. It's one of the Vox Populi guns. I actually really like it in the game. It's like their weird version of it's like a cross between a machine gun and a shotgun almost. Oh, there's another one. Defeat all enemies using only tears, possession traps, and return to sender. Ooh. Alright, let's try that again then. So this is going to be all plasmids. Okay, so we need return to sender. And we need possession. I don't actually remember if this is infinite waves or how this works. Okay, Tesla coil.
Done.
Let's get started. I can use tears or these two plasmids. But I think it's specifically traps. Like, specifically possession traps. Which means I need to get somewhere where I can get some more salt. Like right now. It's not fun. Oh, none of this is fun. None of this is fun at all. Where's the stupid skyline? Do I not have it? Yeah, don't seem to have the skyline this time. That's not cool.
Do it! Now!
Done!
Tesla coil.
Here!
Yes, please, take salt. Is there salt anywhere? Thanks, Liz. That's it. Right there. Over here. I think somebody hit that possession trap. Nope, no one did. Oh no, they're in the Tesla coil. Come this way, crow. Ha-ha! The crow has been possessed. That's what I like.
Do it!
Please. Gun automation. Yes, do this one instead, Liz.
Do it!
Over here, over here, over here. Just got 4 guys left. One fish, 2 fish. It's a classic, that's it. I don't like how I don't have the skyline this time.
I'll see what else I can find.
Ow, that hurt.
Go ahead.
Done.
Nope, I want the Tesla coil. I want the Tesla coil. Thank you. Alright, I seriously need some salt Liz anytime.
Can't find anything.
I noticed you can't find anything. Oh, I just got an achievement for something. Sergeant at Arms. I don't know what that is for, but it's a neat achievement, I guess.
Do it!
I have no salts, which means I can only fight people with stuff from here. Until I find some salt. Maybe there's some salt over here. I want salt. I want salt. Oh, man. This is proving problematic.
Do it!
Done.
Get that son of a bitch!
Just 2 guys left. 2 guys left. Nope.
There, that one!
Alright.
Come on. Alright, 1 guy left.
Thank you.
This way.
Injured.
Thank you, Liz.
Need this.
Thanks.
Come on, dude. And there he goes. Hey, a little bit of salt. I'll take it. Come on. Get him, Tesla coil. Get him, Tesla coil. You got it, Tesla coil. You're almost there. Oh, there it is. Wave 8 of 15. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Now we're talking. The Lorax was very salty. You're not wrong, Nolan. Sorry, I know you guys keep talking. Alright, I say one more and then I'm pretty tired. So we're probably not going to do all 15. Defeat all enemies without ever hitting anyone in the heart or head. And it's a handyman. Okay. Yep, we'll do this last one. And then I'll probably call it just because I'm getting tired. Been at this 2.5 hours, guys. If you guys ever want to see more of this, let me know. I don't mind doing a stream that's like just this. I just was never sure if this would interest people. To be just this. Come here, Mr. Handyman.
Look out! Handyman! Get after him! I can't find him!
Haha. Oh, hi. You're right behind me. I don't think Skyline strikes. Yeah, nope, they don't disqualify me. That's great. Decoy.
Okay.
Ah! Run.
Found salt.
Yes, please, thank you. Not hit in heart or head.
My eyes open for more.
Not hit in heart or head. Must not make good shot. Also must not die. Crap. Come on. Game. Pissing me off.
Now.
Failed. Oh well. Must have hit him somewhere. Oh, it was fun. Ugh. Okay, maybe one more. That was pretty fun. Probably can afford. Yeah. Could defeat the siren before. Oh, frick, no. Frick, no. The siren? The siren. F that. Oh, dear. I want this one. Y'all know what the siren is? Okay, we're gonna do this just so I can show you what the freaking siren is. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, honey bunch, where are you? Come on, give me a useful pair.
Go ahead.
There. Oh, why would I want to fight this lady more? Freaking hate. Yep. I'm sure I failed the challenge already, because that's a freaking impossible challenge. Die, you freaking ghost. Yep, I'm super dead. Thanks, Liz. Oh, the siren is the ghost lady from this game. Stun automation, please. I'll see if I can get you a good look at her, but a good look at her means she can get a good shot at me, so that might not happen. Whee! That was fun. I hear her. 4 enemies remaining, she being one of them. Ah! Yep, she's right next to me.
I'm looking.
Tesla coil will probably do a lot of the mom. Yeah, it's the mom. I didn't know she showed up in this. I don't even know where she is. Come on. You were a ghost. There she is. Got her. Heck yeah. This is the worst part of playing BioShock Infinite, too. Oh my gosh. Alright, screw it. We're at wave 11. Let's just do all 15. I don't even care anymore. Defeat the wave without using Skyline or hook points. Ooh. That might be impossible, depending on where my spawn point is. I'm not really using either of those very much. I will take a damage boost for the carbine, because I'm using the carbine a lot. Protect your women and your treasures. Okay. Start me here. Don't use the skyline. It's gonna be really hard to remember. Can I get a decent tear? No, we got it. Come on, come on. Tesla coil, please. I saw it. Just launch it. Come on. Game. Oh, I'm pissed.
The Lord judges. I My name is true, as my eye is the
Come on. Die. Got him. Thank you. There it is. That would be a fireman that just blew himself up in my face. Whoa! Ow. Frick. We're fine. We're fine. We're all fine. Need some traps around here. Really focusing on this one. I'm mostly focusing on not going on the skyline out of habit. That is the hardest part of this challenge for me. Not the not using the skyline part, but just the remembering to not use the skyline part. Whoa! Ow! Freaking jerk.
Salt's here.
I'd rather have health, but thank you. That was a bad time for a reload. Well, that was fun.
Your chance for atonement is at hand, Pilgrim. Do not let it pass you idly by.
Okay, we failed the Blue Ribbon Challenge, so now we might as well use the skyline. There's no reason to try to continue. There's a lot. I think I'm standing on top of it. We have 11 of 15. There's one enemy remaining. That's how close I was, guys. It was just literally the firemen was what was left. I see. What's up, sucker? Come this way. I have a present for you. I have some crows. That's how close I was to beating that challenge last night. That's how close. Ugh. Alright, on to 12. We have 4 more to go. Okay. Firemen and zealots. Defeat the wave in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Alright, I like a time trial. I have no idea how fast I've been beating these, so I have no idea how hard that's going to be. So I think it's, but I'm pretty hopeful. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we got this. Alright, I guess I should just get moving, eh? 4 enemies, I can do it. I need to actually get into the thick of things here, though. Oh, I see, I don't have a shot. I gotcha. Oh, and a crow, too?
Much obliged!
Whoa! Over the edge. Heck yeah! Come on. Heck yeah! Alright, we did it, guys. Obviously, these challenges get easier as you go and you level up more stuff. So, like, I would assume some of these wouldn't be as bad, depending on what bonuses I had. That wasn't that bad, though. That's probably because I've been leveling up the weapons I've been using. Okay, firemen and handymen, great. Defeat the wave using only weapons fired from... Oh. Or skyline strikes. I can't fire from skylines. Like, I'm not even going to be able to do this one, if I'm being perfectly honest. I can't fire from skylines. I'm very bad at it. But we're going to try. The problem is with handymen, is they can zap skylines. So if you're on the skyline, well, let's try it, I guess. I mean, there's no reason to not try, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I can't even see anybody. Skyline strike counts. Ow! This is not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen.
Over there, fireman!
Freaking duh. I don't think this is gonna happen. I gotta get off because he's gonna electrocute it. I thought I got off, but I didn't. Okay. One down. Blue ribbon challenge. Oh, because I shot him. Ha! Alright, well, so much for that one. I tried. I genuinely tried.
You may still absolve yourself of past mishaps.
We're just gonna not do the blue ribbon challenge. Alright. I think what's left is just the handyman.
Now! On it!
Whoop, that's not the tear I wanted you to. I wanted you to open that one. There we go. Why would I stop running when you are chasing me? Heck yeah, heart shot. Suck it. Don't insult me like this. Got it. That was fun. Everybody's making pasta. Oh man. So much loot. Alright. What wave 14, 2 more to go. Soldiers, snipers, and zealots defeat the wave using only shot jockey and headshots. Well, okay then. Let's just use a frick ton of shock jockey. That sounds good to me. I think I have both shock jockey boots. I do. If in that case, let's take the sniper rifle. Doesn't Chinese food often have noodles in it, though? Already failed. Okay, well, I tried. I tried. I can't make a headshot, apparently. There's a crow out there somewhere. Oh, that really hurt, and now I'm stuck in a corner. Come on, let me up. Let me up. Frickin' hate these controls sometimes. Medical kits.
There!
Nope, didn't work. Okay.
Colombian to core, he never dreamed of
Okay,
declining.
this time we're not even gonna mess around. I don't even think I made like one
Dauntless
shot of that
odds
blue
he
ribbon
won't
challenge.
concede, but absolve himself of past misdeeds.
Oh no, really? Thanks, Liz. I appreciate you pointing that out. Ow! Frickin' eat these guys. Oh, I hate snipers so much. Watch out, Liz. Yeah.
Do not fail.
These are clearly
your
getting
prophet
harder
once more.
the further up we go.
Not disappoint him again.
Ow! I don't know that I'm gonna be able to beat this one.
You may still absolve yourself of past mishap and failure.
3 enemies remaining. What I need to do is get up on that platform. Suck it, sniper. Let's go. And you're dead. Alright, let's do this last wave. See what is it gonna be? 3 handymen? Only a pistol? What do you got for me? Patriot handyman. Defeat each enemy with a different vigor type. I don't think I can, guys. Oh, we're gonna try, but I don't think I can. Just spend all my money. Go. Okay, where's my shotty? There we go. Hey, look! There's at least 2 handymen. I almost called it.
Patriot! Watch out!
Oh my god.
Much obliged.
This is ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's no way.
When time for atonement is at hand, the act for God and Father.
Alright, so screw blue ribbon challenge. What the F? Really? Really? Bird Brains, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've finished the story portion of the stream, and then I'm just playing some, like, ridiculous, wave fights. You'll make more noise, you filthy scum. Die, 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 die. All of the dying. Do all of the dying.
You may still absolve yourself of past
Absolve myself of past blobbity blobbity blob. No one friggin' cares. Ow! The frick? What am I getting? They're spawning me right where everybody is.
We meet. Be not such a caricature of failure.
Oh my gosh, this is just getting ridiculous. I need to get out of here. one shot. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, clearly I need another pair.
Dude, now!
So I open this one.
There! That one!
There!
Give me my pack. 3 enemy. I haven't managed to kill any of them. One of them is close to death. It's clearly not this one. Liz, get it! Get it, Liz! Liz, help!
On it!
Your chance for atonement is at hand, Pilgrim. Do not let it pass you idly by.
We got this, guys. We're gonna find a way to do this. Ow! See? It spawns. I didn't even move, and I'm already dead. Like, it spawns me right where they shoot at me.
Do not disappoint him again.
Well, if the prophet would frickin' drop me off at a useful location. Need to get literally any other tear open so I can get the gun automation back.
You may still absolve yourself
Okay.
of past.
We're gonna move as fast as we can away from the spot. Move, 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 move. Easy game. I'm not giving up. Like, we finally got to the freaking final wave. I don't care if the game cheats. I'm freaking getting out of here. Can you literally spawn me anywhere else?
Dude, now!
Okay!
Go. You may still absolve yourself of past mishap and failure.
For brains, I only trust facts when they come from you. If anyone else tries to tell me a fact, I don't believe it. I just feel like this is not a bird brains fact, so I don't think it's a real fact. You know, maybe I wouldn't move if you weren't trying to kill me. Have you ever considered that one? You're the easiest one, so let's start with you. I'm gonna completely ignore this handyman now and just try to kill his... Okay, one of them's down. Easiest one, but one of them is down. Lotus save. Oh no, this is a wave. This isn't a game. This is a, or I mean, it's a game. It's not a story game. This is a wave simulator. Like, you literally just fight endless waves of enemies until you feel like doing something else. It's like an arcade version of the game I've been playing. So like it's all on autosave basically. Where did it go?
Something soon.
Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Why are there no medical kits inside the medical kit box? Come on, let me on, let me on. Get off. He's about to charge it.
Go away. Please go away.
Open it.
Get it, Liz.
Haven't found anything.
Almost got him. Okay. We're down to just one. We're down to just one.
That's all I've got.
Okay, have a good one, Bird Brains. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it.
Once more.
Okay, we just gotta fight the one guy, and we're good. So now instead of fighting 3 guys, I'm just fighting 1. We're gonna be okay.
Come out here.
Ow! What on earth? I think I fell and he picked me up and I fell again. Come on. Oh, I don't have anything. Great. I'm gonna have to start back from 0 on his health though.
Of declining chance to be redeemed. Against dauntless odds, he won't concede, but absolve himself of past misdeeds.
Ow! When did you get over here? This is really hard. They must have given him more health or something, because the other times I've had to fight a handyman, he hasn't been as tough to fight.
Elizabeth?
There! Sorry, that's all I've got.
Come on. Jump. He was electrocuting the wires.
Every step is like cold.
Shoot! Now!
Woo!
Be free of fear. Leave caution to the craven and sickly, and let your soul roar mighty like a lion.
Alright, that was fun. Okay, but I am beat. I've been streaming for a while now. So I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for hanging out. For any of you who are watching and don't already know me and aren't already familiar with my peeps, make sure you check out McYagi, Couchbum, Sergeant Curry Pants, Bare Naked Gaming. They all have YouTube channels as well. Couchbum and Yagi both have Twitch channels also, which I would assume are linked to in their YouTube accounts. So I highly recommend you all checking them out and their content out. They are also super awesome gamers. Yeah, I will be back soonish with BioShock 2. That's where we will continue. I might throw a stream of another game or something in the middle. Just for the sake of variety. I want to show you guys though real quick. If you look here, look at that! Yagi has that score. Flames from Flames Plays, another friend of mine, has that score. That's all the friends I have who've played this game that have scores in Clash of Clouds. But it looks like Mr. Yagi and Flames both play this quite a bit. Then I don't really have a score on these because I can't unlock them. Flames is the only one that's played Emporia. But yep, so like I said, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you dropping in. It feels good to stream and not actually have internet problems for once. So thank you very much, and I will talk to you all soon.